If you were looking for the best mobile credit card readers for your industry, here's a review I really want you to pay attention to. Number 5, we have Pay Anywhere. Our score 8.8 over 10. So Pay Anywhere is kind of cool because it's great for in-person transaction fees, and we love the fact that it's very flexible. Payments accepted. You have max stripe, chip, and contactless payments. And when we're talking about Apple Pay and Google Pay, and the price is kind of cool too. We have $59.95 to $69.95. So using Pay Anywhere's mobile card reader with the app lets you issue digital receipts, manage inventory, staff and customers lets you track sales. This is kind of cool too. In addition, Pay Anywhere offers a 24/7 customer support. So you really have the best of both worlds here. So you have offline and online capabilities. And so the low flat transaction fee is only 2.69%. And while the percentage is higher than some of its competitors, there is no cents per transaction cost on in-person charges. So for in-person transaction fee, you have 2.69. For keyed-in transaction fees, you have a 3.49% plus 19 cents rate. Okay, so 2.69% for in-person transaction fee, and for keyed-in transaction fee 3.49% plus 19 cents rate. So Pay Anywhere, in our view, is the only service with a mobile card reader in today's conversation that charges an inactivity fee. So if you don't use the service for a year, you'll have to pay a $3.99 fee. Also, you have to wait a day to get access to your funds, or pay a 1% fee to get same-day access to your money. By the way, boss, welcome back to the show. It's really a pleasure to have you here. In today's convo, I will quickly talk to you about the best mobile credit card readers for your industry. So who should really use Pay Anywhere? So Pay Anywhere is a free mobile card reader. It's a great option for those who expect to take credit cards in person. It's an affordable option thanks to the flat transaction fee with no cents per transaction fee. But you will not get your money until tomorrow unless you pay an additional fee. So here are the pros and cons I want you to really pay attention to. So the pros: no monthly fee for a P.O.S, low flat transaction fee, and a free card reader. What about the cons? You have a high rate for manual transactions. Remember, the keyed-in transaction fee, it's 3.49% plus 19 cents rate. You have an inactivity fee of $3.99, and you have a 1-day funding hold, so you have to wait. So, but hey, it is what it is. Number 4, we have Shopify. Our score 9 over 10. So when you think about Shopify, I want you to think about a card reader that is great for e-commerce and in-person sellers. So hardware costs about $49. Payments accepted. You have max stripe, chip, and contactless payments. And the processing fee, you have a 2.40% to 2.90% plus 30 cents rates. So Shopify, when you think about Shopify, is really very popular in terms of e-commerce solutions. Okay, and so you are able to build a website. You can build an online store, and they also the service also includes P.O.S software to manage your business. It also offers a way as an online seller to take payments in person with the mobile card reader. The card readers cost $49 each, and your sales through the mobile app sync with your Shopify P.O.S app. And the mobile card readers available are the same price, but only one accepts swipe and chip payments, while the other accepts swipe, chip, and tap payments. So you got to really think about which one you really need. So to use one of Shopify's readers, you have to subscribe to a Shopify plan, which starts at around $29 per month. The transaction fee for each charge varies based on which plan you choose. By the way, boss, I want to quickly remind you of today's topic. We are having a convo about the best mobile credit card readers for your industry this year. So when we talk about the fees here, you have basic Shopify in-person transaction fee, 2.7%. Shopify in-person transaction fee, 2.5%. And advanced Shopify in-person transaction fee, 2.4%. So if you're not using Shopify, it might not make sense to use the Shopify mobile card reader because of the monthly fee requirements. The only way to benefit from the low 2.4% transaction fee is to pay $299 per month for advanced Shopify. And if you prefer to if that's what you want, then yes, go ahead with it. So here are the pros and cons here. Pros: it's easy to use. It syncs with the Shopify online store, and you have a fully featured P.O.S software. What about the cons here? You must pay $29 to $299, so $29 to $299 monthly fees. It's not suitable for non-Shopify users, and the added fee there's an added fee if you use a third-party MSP, a merchant services provider. So this is what it is. Shopify wants you to be in their ecosystem, to remain in their ecosystem. Number 3, we have a PayPal Zettle. Our score 9.1 over 10. So PayPal Zettle is great for accepting multiple payment fees, multiple payment types, not fees. So PayPal Zettle is great for accepting multiple payment types. So the hardware costs about $29 to $79. Payments accepted: contactless credit cards, Apple Pay and Google Pay, Cash App, gift cards, PayPal, and Venmo. So you can see here we have a wide array of payment types. And the processing fee, 2.29% plus 9 cents. So in our view, one thing we love about PayPal Zettle is the quote unquote the ubiquity of the tool, right? It's the best known as an online payment system that is known worldwide, but it also offers a free POS solution and an affordable mobile credit card reader. The card reader costs $29 for the first one and $79 for each additional reader you need. It's a chip reader, so you can take contactless credit card payments, Apple Pay, Google Pay, and Samsung Pay. So similar to PayPal Zettle competitors, you can also take payments over the phone, keyed-in or manual payments, and custom gift cards. So the most unique feature of the PayPal Zettle, in our view, the POS and mobile credit card reader, is the ability to accept PayPal and Venmo payments. So you can create a QR coded invoice for customers to scan on your phone's PayPal Zettle app and pay via online payment systems. So this is kind of cool. Transaction fees are some of the lowest flat rate fees around that we have found. So in-person transaction fee, 2.29% plus 9 cents. Keyed-in transaction fee, 3.49% plus 9 cents. And for the QR coded transaction fee, you have 2.9% plus 9 cents. So, that's a rate. So PayPal Zettle's POS features help you manage your inventory, sales, and staff with no monthly fee. So when you really think about it, this is just fantastic. There are multiple merchant fees that go up to like 3.5%, such as for American Express payments. So this is what it is. And so here are the pros and cons here. Pros: no monthly fee for POS software. It's very easy to use, and it accepts most payment types. What about the cons here? No max trap payments accepted. Additional fees for international transactions. So overall, one of the best use cases of PayPal Zettle is when you expect to take alternative payments such as PayPal and Venmo. Plus, PayPal Zettle's in-person transaction fees are lower than most of its competitors. Number 1. Oh, no, number 2, not number 1. Why am I so fast? Number 2 first. Number 2, we have Clover Go. Our score, 9.5 over 10. So when you think about Clover Go, I want you to think about a tool that is great for brick and mortar businesses wanting to go mobile. So if you are a brick and mortar business and you want to go mobile, you will love Clover Go in terms of mobile credit card reader. So the hardware will cost you about $49. Payments accepted. You have Max Strap and EMV chip, as well as Apple Pay and Samsung Pay. And there's a processing fee of, there's a flat 2.6% plus 10 cents rate. So small businesses that want to offer more flexible checkout methods should consider adding a Clover Go reader to their store. This is kind of cool. And the tool itself costs about $49 and lets your customers swipe, dip, or tap to pay. You can accept credit and debit cards, gift cards, or contactless payments wherever you are. This is really fantastic. And it's also a great choice for brick and mortar owners who want to sell at pop-up events. So using Clover Go can help with line busting too. So you actually take payments from customers standing in line at your store to reduce wait times. And the company's intuitive mobile apps makes it one of the better solutions for your Android POS on the market today. So we really love that a lot. And Clover Go works best for those already using a Clover register as their main point of sale system. So the Clover Go seamlessly connects to the Clover dashboard, so all of your data syncs up, including sales and inventory. So if you only need Clover Go to accept payments, there is no monthly fee. However, if you want extra features, you might want to choose one of the paid plans. And so you have to really think about that. So you have paid plans, you have to think about Clover Payments, Clover Essentials, and Clover Register plans. Okay. And by the way, boss, I want to quickly remind you of today's topic. We are having a conversation about the top 5 mobile credit card readers for your industry. So here are the pros and cons. The pros: it's easy to set up and start using immediately. provides security through encryption and tokenization technology, no termination fees whatsoever. What about the cons? Some transparency issues that we have actually come up with. And you have the monthly plans could be considered pricey next to a rival brand offering. So this is something you need to really think about. But overall, Clover Go is a solid option, a solid offer in our view, and you are able to actually bring your store to the next level using this tool. Number one, we have a score. Our score, 9.8 over 10. So when you think about Square, I want you to think about a mobile credit card reader that is great when it comes to new businesses. So if you're a startup, you will love Square. In our view, Square has been like the last 3 to 5 years has actually remained our top free mobile reader for new businesses. In terms of hardware costs, you're looking at $0 to $49. Payment types accepted: Max, Stripe, and contactless credit cards, Apple Pay and Google Pay, Cash App and gift cards, and the processing fee 2.60% plus 10 cents rate. So this is kind of important. And Square P.O.S. is a mobile POS solution that's free to use and includes a free Max Stripe mobile reader. You can purchase a chip mobile reader for $49 to accept contactless payments in person or online. You only pay a flat processing fee on each transaction. Square POS includes inventory management, low stock alerts, email and text receipts, and sales reports. It's one of our favorite credit card readers for Android and iOS for its affordability, feature set, and usability. And the cool thing is you can use Square POS to handle multi-channel sales, so you can sell online and in person with no monthly fees. The POS software syncs to your online and in-person sales rather, so you can take payments from your website or your mobile app with the reader. Transaction fees vary depending on how you accept payments. So what about let's talk a little bit about the fees here. So you have in-person transaction fees 2.6% plus 10 cents rate. You have online transaction fee 2.9% plus 30 cents rate. And the Canadian transaction fee, you have 3.5% plus 15 cents rate. So this is kind of cool. I mean, Square is really easy to use, and with just the free Max Stripe reader, you can get started accepting payments with no upfront cost. To accept Apple Pay and chip cards, you will have to fork over $49 for the EMV reader, but it's still one of the more affordable options if you were to ask us. So this is kind of cool. And what about the pros and cons here? The pros: offers a free plan, supports omni-channel sales, is easy to use, and includes free POS software. What about the cons? You must upgrade your plan for key management features, okay? But overall, this is a great plan, and Square is ideal for new businesses just getting started. It's very easy to start accepting payments right away and for free, online or in person. With Square's free Max Stripe reader, all you pay is a processing fee on each order. So here you have it, the five best mobile credit card readers for your industry. Let's quickly go through the overview here. So when we talk about mobile card readers, you got to really pay attention to a lot of qualities, a lot of traits. You want to pay attention to the pricing, of course. So a mobile card reader's transaction fees might be low, but if there are hidden fees, it reduces its value. So most mobile payment solutions offer flat fees, making it very easy to budget each month or quarter. And pricing and processing fees accounted for they can account for like 20 to 30% of your revenue. So you have to be really careful here. And depending on the kind of setup you have, you also have to think about the features. There are some features that are important than others, right? So what kind of features are you looking for? Depending on your specific industry, the niche you're in will actually dictate what kind of features that you really need to have. So for example, are you looking for built-in payment processing? Do you want offline payment options? Do you want software integrations? Do you want what kind of a processing strategy are you really thinking about? So one thing I want to say here is that you also need to think about customer support. Is customer support really important for you? Do you really care? I mean, what about your staff? Does your staff need to have extra training? Those are important elements. And there are other considerations that you have to really think about when it comes to buying mobile card readers. Think about scalability, because the thing is, as your business grows, you will need a payment solution that grows with you. And flat transaction fees are great for predictable rates at the beginning, but they may end up costing more as you make more sales. So think more about a variable rate that may be preferable, so that it might be best to choose a mobile card reader solution that lets you choose your own MSP, merchant services provider. And also think about internet access. There are times when your network may not be up, but you still want to make a sale. Some of the services that we have reviewed today in today's conversation, they let you take offline payments, except Shopify. Okay, so you can sell an item but then process the payments later when you have internet access. You also have alternative payments. So most mobile card readers accept traditional swipe credit cards, chip cards, and contactless payments, but not all. So some will not take swiped cards or contactless payments like Apple Pay or Google Pay. So others still offer a way for you to accept payments via online payment systems such as PayPal and Venmo. So whether you are using an iOS or Android POS system, it helps to ensure that you have a diverse range of available payment options to meet the needs of your customers. This is really important. Let me give you a few pro tips before we close to this conversation. So, the bottom line here is that if you are running a business, you got to ask yourself, do I really need a card reader? Well, you might not, or you might. It depends. You might not need a card reader, if a credit card reader, that is, if you use a digital payment service or if you only sell in person occasionally. If you have a brick and mortar business or sell online on a semi regular basis, you will probably need a card reader. And so when we talk about the best mobile card reader for your small business, I mean, obviously it depends on the kind of configuration you have for your small business. As I said before, if you are a new business, you want to go with Square. If you want flexibility, you want to go with Clover Go. If you want to go with low transaction fees, go with PayPal Zettle. It really depends on your business setup. And in terms of the cost of a mobile card reader, it's really possible to get an affordable mobile card reader paying between $25 all the way to $100, or sometimes $150. Square offers free mobile card readers to qualifying business owners. And as a matter of fact, you can use your phone as a card reader. I mean, you don't have to buy, let's say, an extra device. No. Using a smartphone, you can use a mobile card reader to accept payments. Readers, like, basically what will happen here is that readers will typically require Bluetooth and an internet connection. With the mobile app provided by your chosen provider, you typically can type in the credit card numbers without a separate reader, but you will likely have to pay higher transaction fees in exchange. Okay, so those are things I want you to really think about. And when we talk about like mobile credit card readers, there are other options. So other types of POS systems can help you actually run your business efficiently. So we are speaking about full service terminals, cloud-based POS systems, and web-based POS systems. And full service terminals are the most expensive type of restaurant POS systems. Typically, they are used by large restaurants with multiple locations, and the cloud-based POS systems are less expensive than full service terminals, and they are often used by smaller restaurants. And how can you accept credit cards on your phone? Well, if you want to accept credit, let's say you want to accept card payments using a smartphone, you have to download a mobile payment processing app. For example, Square. It can be PayPal here. It can be Pay Anywhere, or it can be Clover. So when you sign up, they will send you a card reader that plugs into your phone's headphone jack, so you can actually accept physical cards and run entire transactions through your phone. So this is really convenient, though, if you were to think about it. So here you have it. Before we close to this conversation, I want to acquaint you with our approach. On this show, we have a very detailed analytical process when it comes to evaluating, categorizing, and listing POS software tools as well as related tools, including mobile credit card readers. So we're going to show you on the screen a few screenshots so you have a clear idea how we operate here. We're going to leave a few seconds in between. Feel free to actually put the video on pause to read more about our approach. So here you have it. Check this out. All right, let's go. Let's do a quick recap here. So Number 1, we have Square, 9.8 over 10. Number 2, we have Clover Go, 9.5 over 10. Number 3, we have PayPal Zettle, 9.1 over 10. Number 4, we have Shopify, 9 over 10. And number 5, last but not the least, we have Pay Anywhere. Our score, 8.8 over 10. Thank you so much for your attention. I really appreciate it. I'll see you next time. But until then, remember, stay marvelous.